Hey guys, this is John and welcome back to my Gamester81 arcade channel, and today we're going to turn on the trusted Neo Geo MVS arcade and we're going to pop in Robo Army. This game came out in 1991 by SNK. It is a classic beat 'em up for the Neo Geo, one of the earlier beat 'em ups for the system. The plot of this story is very simple. You have Dr. Jeed, who is an evil doctor who has dispatched robotics all throughout the world. It's the 64th Robotic Army, and the UN has come in to intervene to try to save the world by hiring two heroes. You have Captain Rocky, who I'm playing as this character here. There's also the second player is Maxima. They each have their special, unique abilities and power, and you can play this two players at one time as co-op. It's a lot of fun playing that as well. Just like most beat 'em ups during this time, there's only three basic buttons. You have your punch, you have your jump, and your third button was a special power, which when you hit, it would actually destroy all enemies on the screen, as it just did. You see my power meter on the top left corner of the screen. You see two green dots, two red dots. You'll see two pink dots. Each dot represents a different ability. Obviously, the more power you have, the more energy it will take away from your enemies. Think of it like almost like Golden Axe with a magic power. The controls can be very frustrating in this game. For example, with these animals, these dogs, robo dogs, I don't know what they are. They jump, you can't kick them, so you can't destroy them if they're right at you. So you have to pretty much hit them either when they jump at you, towards you, or you can throw vehicles on them. You also have weapons you can pick up throughout the game. But again, as you can see, it's hard to destroy them unless I use my special ability, which I just did there. Here's the first boss battle between you and a robotic gorilla, where we destroyed his head, and you're supposed to save the girl there behind the gate there. This game has 6 stages. Each stage has a boss battle, and each boss gets progressively harder and harder. Once you defeat a stage, you get into like an area where Dr. G talks to you and saying, "Oh, you provoked me, and I'm going to destroy you with these Robo Army," and all that, because he kind of threatens you, which is interesting. Also, between each stage, you have the map, very similar to Final Fight. It kind of shows you which area you're in. Now, outside of power-ups, which you can collect and jump and get, there's also special power-ups that will transform you into this vehicle, which you can ram and run over your enemies temporarily. Kind of give you an ability to be invincible, so to speak. Above my power meter on the top left corner screen is my life bar. You get 5 hits for each life. You have 3 lives in this game. And there is a power energy tablet that you can get. You also can get life tablets as well, which will restore a life bar while you play in this game. If you press both jump and punch at the same time, you can backwards kick. And if you're out of power and you push the power button, you forward kick. But you only do that if you have no power left. This is the final boss in the game. To complete this game, it takes about a half hour. It's kind of a short game, like most Neo Geo games back in the day. It definitely eats up a lot of quarters. And the frustrating thing about the final boss is you destroy him, and then he turns into another thing. There's like 3 or 4 different things you destroy him. But this is the last guy. Finally destroyed him, and there he is. He looks like Mother Brain from Turtles. He blows up. I've saved his daughter. She's blonde. Notice how she's blonde. She says, "Thank you," to put in your initials. And there she is. She's magically a brunette now in the final credits. Another thing that's very interesting about this game is that in King of Fighters 2000, SNK had Captain Rocky as a playable character in that game. Overall, this is your standard beat 'em up. The replay value isn't very high. Each hero that you decide to pick, whether it's Captain Rocky or Maxima, do have different abilities, which helps. But this is definitely an interesting game for the Neo Geo. A lot of fun to play. If you like games like Final Fight and Captain Commando, this is definitely one to check out. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care.